Hey Rebel,
Hey, Sage.
how you
What's
doing
going
today?
on? I'm good.
Oh,
I'm
oh, nothing.
good.
I went to work on my day off,
Fun.
and it was fun. It was a good workout, and then I went to the chiropractor. It was
Right.
pretty good. It
Awesome.
was a good time.
Did
But
they
we're not here to
crack
talk
a
about
lack
me.
ya?
I think so. I think I'm a little
Oh.
taller about that
Oh,
much.
yay. It's good to be taller.
And I can feel my fingers again, so it's great.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a great thing. That helps you play guitar, man.
Sometimes.
Uh yeah, sometimes. All right. Well, hey, let's join us in welcoming blues and folk man Alex Lease. Alex, welcome. How's it
Welcome,
going?
Alex.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Cool. How's it going?
Pretty well, just hanging out, enjoying the day so far. Relaxing during the week before another busy weekend. So, how about y'all?
Going good
Hey,
here.
doing good. Doing in the struggle day to day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you, man.
Having technical difficulties. I can't
What?
quite get my angle right for my camera. I'm like, fix
Oh,
it, tweak it.
I can see you. I can see you.
I
I
know,
can see
but
you.
I want to get it so we can see the thing, the cool logo, man. Sorry, Alex. I probably should have worked on this before I got you
Yeah,
No,
on
you
it's
should have worked on
video.
it before.
Sorry.
Gosh.
But see, I
So,
want to I want to show the boots and the sage and the glasses and the little words. Got to
got to
get it
get it
all in
all.
there.
uh,
Sorry,
but we're
Sage. What were
hardly
you
here to.
saying?
Yeah, I was saying we're hardly here to promote ourselves, Rebel. I mean, come on, Alex. So,
Yeah.
you write, you produce. I mean, you do your own music. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I am a songwriter. I'm currently recording right now. I guess what I put out maybe 3, 4 years ago would be a little bit considered more bluesy, but now it's kind of I've kind of dug deep into the whole songwriter thing, and it's kind of carried me to where I'm at right now over the past couple of years. And yeah, I'm really excited about what we're about to put out. We're gonna release a couple singles here in the next month or so, and
Nice.
then put out a full length album towards the end of the year, like
Ooh,
the
that's
fall, I would say.
awesome.
So is this like your band, or is this just a group of musicians that you're working with and collaborating on music?
Right now, so I perform as a duo acoustic act, but in the studio. So they're all my songs. So it's all songs that I've written or songs that I like to cover live. But in the studio, I put together a band of just great friends of mine that are also incredible musicians, and I'm incredibly lucky to have these people. Everything's going better than I had ever expected it, and I couldn't be any happier with how it's going. Yeah, it's just a great group of guys, and I'm lucky to have a couple other guys right now. Another one that's in the studio with me, my lead guitarist. He's kind of helping me out, kind of producing a little bit, and kind of showing me stuff that I don't know. I'm kind of new to the whole recording aspect, and it's good to have teachers and guys willing to help get
Oh yeah, I
involved.
mean you got something and you're trying to get it out and you really don't know what you're doing but playing and singing. I
Yeah,
get it, man. Yeah.
yes, sir.
It's
Very
good. It's
lucky to
good you
have
have
it.
a yeah, it's good to have a tight group like that.
Yes, sir.
So, Alex, did I read correctly that you're going to play at Guitars and Growlers soon in Richardson, or
Yes,
did you
ma'am. That's
just
a
play there?
so that's become a regular gig for me. I play there every
Cool.
Saturday at 1. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
really,
that's cool.
really cool venue in Richardson, Texas. Craft beer, wine, stuff like that. It's just
But
a
do they have Shiner on tap?
I think it they might. I'm not
Is
sure. I'm not a huge beer drinker myself. I usually go with the wine when I'm there, but
Cool.
they
hey,
have a
why
little bit of
not?
everything. Yeah. I got that. That was good.
Besides, isn't it a law in Texas? If there's beer, there has to be some kind of shiner in the building. Isn't that
If
some
it's
kind of
not, it
state
should
law?
be. It
Yes,
should be, man.
it should be,
You can go to jail
definitely.
for stuff
Right
like
on.
that around here. You gotta be
Right.
careful, man.
Texans take their Shiner very
They
seriously.
do.
Yes,
They
they
take a
do.
lot of that Texas made stuff pretty seriously. And you gotta respect it. It's a different animal down here. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not
me too.
from there, right? Where are you
No,
from?
ma'am. I was born in Maryland. But we moved down to Texas. My family moved down to Texas when I was pretty young, about 8 or 9. So I grew up
Oh,
down
cool.
here. And I've kind of, since I graduated high school, kind of been back and forth from Dallas to Maryland a few times, but ultimately ended up back in Texas.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, where do you live? You live near Dallas or in
Yeah, I live
Dallas?
in technically Allen, Texas. It's a kind of a
Allen.
suburb of
Yep.
Dallas.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm about 30
I
minutes out.
I grew up in Garland. I know
Oh, very
Jennifer. You know
cool.
Jennifer Jesmer,
Yeah,
of
and Daryl.
and
Yeah.
Daryl. Yeah.
Yeah, I love
So
them.
yeah, Jennifer is one of my good friends. She's we grew up on the same street.
Oh, awesome. Totally makes
So
sense now that you're from Garland. That's
yes.
cool. I was kind of curious of the connection. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's really cool.
So yeah.
Very
Um
cool.
but yeah, so it's been cool. I've lived a few different places, but
Yeah.
nowhere is Texas. Texas is its own thing for
Oh,
sure.
absolutely.
I've had the pleasure and privilege of being through Texas. Well, a few times it was just a drive through, but a few other times it was with purpose, and
Hmm.
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I've never had a bad experience going through or being in Texas. And
Yeah.
people are wonderful.
Yeah.
Hey, right on, man. I love it. Yeah. I mean, Maryland's my heart, but Texas is my home, man. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think I can't ever see myself leaving unless something crazy happens, maybe. But
Right.
I'm kind of settled down here
Well, actually, if
for at
something
least for the
crazy
moment.
happens, Texas is the place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say
Exactly.
It's a
so.
high baseline.
Yeah.
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 To
Hey, I
get to
didn't.
crazy, it's a high baseline.
Yeah, I didn't start collecting guns until I moved back to Texas.
Right.
Right, right.
uh,
Yeah. I mean, that's that's a place like the guys, the women, the children, everybody shoots. Everybody knows how to
mhm,
shoot.
yeah.
I like that.
the
So,
ba- the baby shoot. No.
right, pretty much. No, not really, but maybe. But anyway, hey, listeners, I want to just apologize. I've got some background noise going on here today because my new shower that I had installed a couple months ago is leaking into the garage, and I've got somebody here looking at it. So sorry about the noise.
This is an ongoing show segment, by the way, Alex. We get to hear
Yeah,
about something leaking.
Rebels,
Hey, I've
Rebels shower.
got the lawn care guys outside right now too, so don't worry
Yeah,
about it. There's
Right
so
some
on.
trimming. Yeah,
there we go.
some weed whacking.
So,
Uh,
but yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I'm actually helping plan an event in Dallas. I'm helping, I'm not the main person. But I was thinking if I can talk them in to using guitars and growlers for one of the nights, maybe they'll let
Mm.
us request you for our music for that night.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah,
So
that'd
I
be
was like, I'll
awesome.
just give it a shout, give it a check out when I'm there next.
Yeah,
So
you'll have to, man. It's a really cool place. It's
yeah.
a big. Actually, that gig kind of happened on accident. I was scheduled to play the guitars and growlers and McKinney, and they were having some work done to the sound, in McKinney, and I had a
Right.
scheduled gig on a Saturday night there, and they're like, you know, we can put you Saturday in our Richardson location, but it's gonna have to be a different time because we already have somebody booked. So I was like, you
Oh,
know what,
right.
I was like, put me at like noon or something, and played the daytime gig, and they always have a good
Yeah.
crowd, pretty much all day long. And we had
That's
such a
cool.
fun time doing that. I immediately hit them back up. I'm like, hey, can I do this every week? So we kind of made it like a reoccurring thing,
Yeah.
reoccurring gig
That's
Nice.
cool.
throughout January, and we're doing it again in February. Yeah, I love it there.
Well, that's
Yeah.
really great. You get that sounds like that's awesome. You know, a place to try your stuff. You know, you
Yeah,
work on the things that you know and the ones that you're writing. You have a live audience right there. That's awesome.
oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool to on a weekly basis get to try out new material and stuff like that. And plus, I'm in 1 o'clock gig right now. You play a couple
Yeah.
hours, and you got time to go out and play a second gig that night. That's what we've
Yeah,
been
That's
pretty much
that's
doing.
true.
already
Yeah.
warmed up.
Yeah, we've been hitting it hard, me and my guitarist. Yeah,
Nice.
It's
pretty fun.
cool.
hmm
So,
So
Alex, I always have to ask because it's always my question because everybody remembers their moment, or at least I think they do. But when did you get bitten by the bug? I mean, by the desire, the need, the want to make music, to where you either learned from somewhere or taught yourself how to play, or I mean, what was there a defining moment that kind of jumped that all off for you, being an artist?
I would say when I was a child, kind of seeing my uncle play the blues, seeing my dad play, growing up around that, just made me kind of, as a young child, always want to do that. Seeing my uncle play in a blues band was pretty inspiring. Inspiring. I always wanted to play blues after that. I thought it was the coolest thing. But I was in the 5th or 6th grade is when I decided to pick up a guitar. Huge into Leonard Skinner, just wanted to learn Sweet Home Alabama, and wound up playing it at the talent show. It just was terrible, but I
Nice.
learned to play and sing just to do the talent show, and yeah, it kind of just grew from there. Throughout my life, there's been a couple periods of time where I've strayed and didn't really play much, but it's something I've always kept.
yeah. That's
Awesome.
that's cool. So have you ever played at Haywire in Plano? Have you ever been there or played there?
I don't believe so.
It's cool. It's a little bougie,
Okay,
but it's a cool
nothing
place.
wrong with
And
that.
yeah, they've got a, and I don't know if they do music up on the
Those
top
places usually
floor.
tip pretty well.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
think so. Um, but they allow smoking up on the top level. Like it's
Okay,
mostly outside. They've got a bar and
really.
tables, and they've got like a trailer thing that they cut out so you can sit inside it. Kind of
hmm
like Ida Claire's and Addison has. But
Okay.
this is like, I think at Ida Claire's you're like enclosed in the trailer, which seems insane in the Texas heat to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Wow.
but yeah, but the
man,
one at Haywire is open,
cool.
and it's got like really plush seating and stuff. But it's cool. You should check that out and
Yeah, I
see
definitely
if they
have
have
to.
bands. I didn't really check it out to see if they had something, but it would be really cool on that top floor.
Oh yeah,
So maybe on
absolutely.
a Sunday afternoon or something, because
Sometimes you can always talk
yeah,
a venue owner into having some music out if they don't already have it.
yeah,
I'm usually I can usually convince some people.
yeah. You should give it a shot. I mean, it's a really cool place. It was very kind of fancy, and
Very cool.
but it was cool. It was cool to hang out, and the
Hey, you know
trailer I
what?
thought was cool.
Either that or check it out, Rebel. Maybe if what is it? What do they call those? A booking agent. I think if you can be a booking agent on Zoom, then you can get Alex taken care of.
There we go.
Shows every night. Shows every
I
night. I
know.
believe you can do it.
Sage is like,
Look
Making
at me.
some
I'm on the
extra
World
income.
Wide Web.
here.
She put me on the World Wide Web, man. Come on.
There are
I've
going to
been
be
to-
people who say that. I
Viva la
feel
France. I've
very,
been to France.
I feel very positive about that. I feel like
She's taking me around the
eventually-
world. I think she can do it for you and anybody else who comes on. Really, I do.
Oh, cool.
I think eventually some of our guests are going to be like, yeah, I wasn't really touring, but then I interviewed with Rebel and Sage, and Rebel's like, I'm going to get you booked and give you ideas.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's another aspect of this whole thing that it's just there's so much of this that you have to keep up with, and you have to be on top of everything, and that's
yeah.
something over the past years I've kind of become more aware of, and just the sort of business aspect of this whole thing.
I truly understand when I first came to the Nashville area, I worked in the music industry. And I was extremely naive, and I was like, wow, I learned so much from that first job. And it was a contract position for just 3 or 4 months, but I learned so much. I mean, there is so much that goes on behind the scenes,
Yeah.
you know, and like I never really understood why artists have these huge entourages and stuff, but you need to have a person who does this and a person who does
Yeah.
that. And, you know, the security guy can't handle your booking, and the booking guy can't handle your marketing. And, you know, it's like, it's just so intricate.
A lot of fingers in the pie.
Yeah.
And especially when you're a local artist, unfortunately, you got to be all of those things. I got to be my own security. You know?
Sure.
Right.
Sure. Krav Maga. I highly suggest Krav Maga.
Yeah, I've
If
done
anybody comes
jujitsu
at
for a little
you.
bit and some Muay Thai. I mean, I
That's
love
cool.
the UFC. I'm huge into mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
Little hobby of mine.
Conor McGregor got knocked out recently, man. That made me so happy.
Yeah, really? Man, I was kind of sad about it a little bit, but I love Dustin Poirier. I mean, he's one of my favorite fighters. I went to a comedy show about a year ago, and it was for his foundation. So got to meet him after, got a picture with him. It was really cool. He's a great guy.
Well, I previously have been, and I hate to admit this, on international, you know, podcast.
Tell it.
But I was a big fan of Conor McGregor for a while because a lot of my family are like, they're from Ireland, and I was like,
oh, cool,
you know, go Conor McGregor, you know, do this.
You're just voting for the Irishman.
Yeah, totally.
That's well, so what? That's great.
Yeah, totally. But I kept going to these fights, and it was always a big deal for me to like get to go to these fights because I had to arrange childcare and try to get friends to go with me because I didn't really want to go and watch this at a bar by myself, you know? I mean, I can, but I don't like to do that. And so I made this big plan, and I was like, all right, I'm going to be there. I'm going to watch the fight. So I watched hours of all these other fighters, and the chicks, man, they were brutal. But then we got to Conor McGregor, and it was done. And I think the whole fight for him lasted 12 seconds or something. When he fought the cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboy Cerrone. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, man, I feel totally just messed over by this whole thing. I was like, I would have been really angry if I
paid that $70 on it.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
If I would have paid to watch it.
I had friends over.
Yeah.
I felt like they got ripped off. I was like, what the heck are you talking about? You didn't even pay for it.
Right.
Yeah, no,
I was like, man, this this is so dumb. But yeah, I like to watch the fights. The
Yeah.
chicks blew me away though. I was like,
Yeah, some of
golly, they
them
are
put a whooping on you.
brutal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I I can only watch it for so long, but when someone really gets like you see that they really got jacked up, it,
Yeah.
it kind of I kind of get turned off. Like, ah, they're going to their hospital stay is going to be a few days.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, and then that
So-
damage is gonna be long term.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So, but yeah, I was
Dangerous.
kind of excited.
cool.
I was
Gladiators.
like,
Hey,
"Woohoo."
gladiators.
It's like they knocked out Conor McGregor. It's like, haha. So he'll come back next time. It'll be okay. I don't think
Yeah.
this is the sign that he's going downhill. I think this was a one-time thing.
And he was a
He
real
just didn't
phenomenon
want-
too. He really, he's
Yeah.
really his career. He's really pumped it up from
Yeah.
start to finish.
Yeah.
Really put himself out there and backed it up with good fighting. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely. But anyway, Alex, I digressed. Greatly digressed there, but sorry. Peace out, Connor. Love you. Later. Glad you lost, but love you. Like I can see me walking out thinking I've got an Amazon package and Conor McGregor found me and he's like, let's talk about that opinion. And I'd be like, no, I don't want to talk because you want to fight and I don't want to fight you. But anyway, so what else do you have? Do you have anything on the books after Guitars and Growlers?
Oh yeah, we got
Or along with it, I guess I should
Yeah,
say.
so yeah, Saturday night we're playing as well. It's a new gig for me and my guitarist. We're at a crap, I can't even think of the name right now. We booked it last night. It was the last second thing, but yeah, we'll be playing in Allen.
Cool.
Should probably pull that up so I can actually get the name right real quick.
That's,
At the
that's
at
really
Pepper Smash. There we go. Pepper Smash and
Smash.
Allen
Okay.
will be
There we go.
there at 6:30.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we double gig on Saturday, Guitars and Growlers and Richardson at 1, and then Pepper Smash. Yeah, 6:30 in
Cool.
Allen.
Very nice.
And then church in the morning, Sunday. Church comes early on Sunday morning.
Yes,
Comes quick.
yes, it does.
It does. I'm ashamed to say I haven't been, but I say my prayers, so I think
There you go.
yeah. So, I'm always interested. Now, are you at all doing any kind of like recording to a platform that's available for streaming, or are you not there yet? Because I personally am not there yet. I've been working on stuff for years, but I mean, have you gone that avenue
Like-
yet with music?
Like platform like Spotify or
Yeah.
yeah. So I put out an EP 4 years ago. Out to every
Apple?
major Apple Music,
Yeah.
Spotify, YouTube. It's on everything. I don't know, of songs that I had since that I wrote when I was like 18 or something like that. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean,
But
music.
what I'm doing right now, man, I've never been more excited about what I'm putting out. I had a vision going into it, and it kind of turned into something I wasn't even expecting, and yeah, we're having a great time.
Nice.
But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I have stuff out right now. It's on every major platform under Alex Lease, and what I'm about to release a single here in the next week or two. It'll be under the same thing, Alex Lease, Spotify, Apple Music, anything really you can search on. It'll be under.
That's cool.
Right on. That is cool.
Yeah.
Well, while we're talking
You're
about
way ahead
that
of me then.
stuff, while we're talking about that stuff, Alex, do you want to take this opportunity to tell everybody about whatever you've got, like website, social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, Twitter?
Yeah, social media wise, just Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, it's all under Alex Lease TX. It's ALEXLEASE TX. All of it. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We're trying
I
to build it
know.
up. We just shot a music video. It's my first music video ever. It's for my song "Your Savior." We shot it first or second week of January, and yeah, it should be ready for release here towards the end of the month. We're gonna put the
Cool.
song out first, and then we're gonna put out the video. And yeah, it's just been such a fun project to work on. Between the song and the video,
Very
it's all
nice.
very new territory for me, and I don't know, we've been having so much fun doing it. Couldn't be any happier.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yeah, I'm actually recording where Zach. I saw you guys interviewed Zach. I'm recording the same place that he put his album out at,
oh, cool.
Noise Umbrella
Yeah,
Studio out
Oh,
in
awesome.
Frisco. Yeah.
that's cool.
hmm Yeah,
I love
actually, one of his
Frisco.
songs. Yeah, Frisco is a really fun, up and coming, blooming area.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun to be had out there.
yeah. It used to be a one-horse town.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I've heard. Some of my buddies have been out there for pretty much their entire lives, and kind of blown away
Yeah,
at what it's become.
that's true.
Mhm.
So, um, seems like there was something I wanted to ask you that has slipped my mind. That's just one of those things, my brain's getting old.
I
So,
do it all the time. It's a little bit of dementia creeping in. You're like, starts to hit you.
yes, I'll blame it on that. That sounds like a plan.
It's only really dangerous when you just put down a box cutter and forget where you leave it.
Oh man, I do
Anyway.
that all the time.
It's
You
probably okay if
lay
kids aren't
something down,
around.
yeah. Uh,
So, do you play? What instruments do you play? Do you
right now just guitar. I've
guitar?
played harmonica in the past. I've done, dabbled here and there with like keyboard and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
right now I'm focusing on the craft of songwriting. I mean, just me and the guitar. Right now,
yeah.
I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm kind of OCD with a little bit of everything. You see my apartment; it's completely clean.
Feel ya.
I like to
I
tighten
wish I
things
could
up.
say
I'm
that.
trying to tighten things up as much as I can. I've been thinking about adding the harmonica back, but I have a lead guitarist right now for all of that to kind of help me along, with adding to the act. But yeah,
Right.
You know, you might want to see and look into one of these. Handheld.
what
Okay.
is that?
It's called a stereophone.
Oh, cool. That's wild. Really cool.
I dug it out of a box in the closet the other day, and I finally found batteries, and
Yeah.
now I don't know what to do with it.
That's pretty cool, man.
Maybe I'll practice. Maybe when I come out to Texas, I could sit in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Anytime if
Nice.
you're out here, definitely feel more than welcome to sit in with me, man. I love that. I love having my friends out. With the guitar and growler thing, I usually try to have a friend or two out, sit in with me. Another songwriter, sit in with me.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
would love to have you out, man.
Well, we
That
are
would be
planning a
cool.
Rebel Sage Perspectives US tour to extend to the world as well. But we're
Oh,
starting with
cool.
home, and
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll have a couple dates in Texas at some point.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet, man.
I would
It'd be
say
really cool
that's
to meet
probably going to
y'all.
happen
Awesome.
because, Rebel likes Texas.
Yeah.
That's my home place.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
yeah. So, well, Sage, do you have other questions for Alex?
No, he's answered all of my questions very well.
I know, and he's so
And
chill and
and I
just
and I
like
can't
laid back.
I can't wait to come out and bang it around, as it were.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
any event, thanks for being on, Alex.
Oh, absolutely.
It's been super great to have you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been cool, and we'll definitely. I come to Texas usually. I don't know. In normal circumstances, it's usually 2 times a year, 1 to 2 times, maybe 3.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely, if we make it out there soon, I'll connect with you and see if we can't meet up.
The world
or
tour is just
something.
around the corner.
Yeah,
There we
The
go.
world
I'd love
tour is
to.
just around
Come
the corner.
on.
I'd love to come check out some music. So
Yeah. Absolutely.
get Jennifer and Daryl out.
Oh
See if we
yeah, I just
can
saw them
coordinate
Friday
that.
night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ran into them Friday night.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's all I have, Sage, unless you have something else.
Like what? Was
I don't
Did you tell
know.
me I
A
was supposed to
tap,
say something at the end and I forgot to say it?
I don't know.
I
Do a
do this all
tap
the time. I'm
dance
so
or
sorry.
something. I don't know.
Hey,
Entertain
I can
us,
play y'all a
Sage.
little. I can play y'all a song.
Do it. Yes.
Oh, I'd love to hear
That's
that.
what we want.
Can you please?
Okay. Here, let me put up the AirPods. It might be really loud
Yeah.
on the voice.
I got this new cushion. If it looks like I'm extra wiggly, I got this new cushion and it's, sorry to say it, but it's like totally poking me in the butt and it's bothering me. So I'm more wiggly than I was without it. It's terrible.
No, you're great. Wiggle away.
I am. I'm just like, got the wiggles.
We'll try to set this up for you.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
I'll play the song we're about to release to the world here in about a week or two. It's
Nice.
called Your Safe. And then after that, yeah, we have a music video for it coming out after that.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Hey, listeners, when you're subscribing to Alex's YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to us too. Search Rebel Sage Perspectives.
Better hit them both.
Yes.
Go on and wash my sins and send me straight to heaven. The Lord takes me in 'cause my soul is worth saving. So tell me, how can you just sit there, broke down in despair, not accept Jesus as your Savior? You know we walked on water and wondering why He's coming to you like a thief in the night. Save your soul, you know He gave His life. You know He gave me a life. Go on, take my hand and lead me to your glory. Precious Lord, you're the only one that knows my story. I just want people to see how Jesus died for you and me, so we can rest in heaven for all eternity. You know we walked on water and wandered in the wine. like a thief in the night. Save your soul, you know he gave his life. You know he gave me a life. You know he opened his arms to everyone with the love of the Holy Spirit, the Father and the Son. They nailed him to the cross, and as he bled to death, he asked his Father to grant his betrayer's forgiveness. You know he walked on water when wandering the wine. He's coming to you like a thief in the night. Save your soul, you know he gave his life. You know he gave me a life. Swing low, sweet chariot, come on and carry me home. Yeah, love unconditionally, no matter where we're from. Gospel's that I take with me, no matter where I roam. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. You know we walked on water and wandered in the wine. He's coming to you like a thief in the night. Save your soul, you know he gave his life. You know he gave me a life. You know he gave me a life. You know he gave me a life. Save your soul. You know he gave me a life.
Yay!
Very nice.
Love it.
Very nice. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
I'm ready to go rock through the day now.
Heck yeah.
So,
I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for having me.
all right. Well, thanks for making time to come on and chat with us. And we'll definitely connect when we get to Texas for sure.
Absolutely.
Very much looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
All right. Well, thanks. We'll talk to you later.
Man, thank you guys so much. I really
All
appreciate it.
right. Bye-bye.